Down, 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 down. I'm trying to think of a cool song here, guys. I really fucked up just now. I forgot to record the first 5 minutes of this podcast, so we've been podcasting for 5 minutes. That's just how it is. I'm here with Ace the fucking artist through the internet, straight from the motherfucking
What's up?
satellite. It feels good to be back in my own home. I feel bad. I gotta plug myself again because like you already sat through my plug. But hey, Void Basement, we do this shit. Go click my Twitch link.
Hey,
That's
go
mainly what
ahead.
I was plugging.
Yeah,
I
go fuck
You
with
know,
respect
we're
it.
playing GTA San Andreas right now.
Yeah,
It's a
y'all
great
been better
time.
content
Ace the
than
artist will definitely be joining. I heard you're a gamer. He got the Switch. So Joy-Con Army,
Mhm.
baby. You know, we about to do the. Oh,
Oh,
that is the
shit.
drippiest Switch I've ever seen, bro. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Shit. Well, as I was trying to say before, he already answered these questions. So if these answers are dry, stick the fuck around because we about to
Just
get
wait till we
juicier.
get past 5 minutes.
But basically, we just got to know Ace the artist. I already know now, so and it's a cool little
I
story.
feel enlightened, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But why you got the name Ace the artist? What do you do? And tell the Void Basement people of the world what the fuck Ace the artist is, bro.
All right, bet I got you. All right. So in 2019, about like a couple months before I went to school, college, I had bought my iPad because I had a cousin, my couple of my cousins. They were like, you know what? Actually, some people in high school too, because I used to just like doodle and stuff all the time. Like I never really thought much of it. Like I was just doing it just for fun. And then I had a couple of cousins, and then a couple like friends in high school, like my senior year. They were like, "Hey, I'm not gonna lie, you're actually kind of good at this. Like you could take this somewhere."
Hey, shout out
And I
those
was
friends,
like,
bro.
Yeah, shout out to those friends.
"Hey,
I'll say something. Yeah.
yes, hey, changed my life for the better." And then they were like, you're pretty good at this." And I was like, you know what? I was like, all right, like they got a point. I was like, all right, might as well.
Yeah, if
So
people
I
are
had bought
supporting
I
you,
had bought
then
my
you already got a
yeah,
platform right there. You might as well take it up. And that kind of like
might
we
as
didn't get to hear
well.
this little part of the story before. You know what I'm saying? But the answer when we fucked up, he was saying his mom was supporting him, which is good. It seems like you got a lot of support in your life.
Yeah, yeah, real solid people in my life. Like I'm so grateful, very blessed.
One of the
Everybody
reasons
around
I
me
even started
solid.
supporting you is like I was saying before is your output is crazy. Like I really want to know. So since
Yeah,
2019 is when you started, right? How did the pandemic
yeah.
affect you? Did it make you more, productive, or how did it kind of help you? This is when all hell broke loose, people.
This
So
is
we're
when I
we're on
realized
new
we weren't
grounds.
recording, so it takes two on this one. Thank you guys.
How has the pandemic
Hey,
affected Ace the artist?
all right. I'm not gonna lie. I'm from the health like standpoint of it. I was like, I ain't like it at all. But I'm very
Facts.
glad that it did happen though, because if it didn't happen, I probably would have still been in school, like trying trying out my major. Like I went to school for graphic design because everybody was like, like you might as well like do something with this. I was like, all right, like I might as well try that. But I had got an iPad like a couple months, like I was saying before school, and I used to just and that's whenever I started like following artists and stuff on Instagram and like social media and all that.
Yeah,
And I had
building
came
like an
across
actual.
Codon, and I seen he was using an iPad and Procreate, and I was
We got some type of.
like, you know what?
The wormholes
Like
up.
just see where it's come. Like I'll just test it out. So then,
Wait, what's Procreate? I never heard
uh,
of that.
like throughout the school year, I would kind of Procreate. It's like a free plug to Procreate. I'm not gonna lie, that is the best $10 I've ever spent in my life.
Yeah,
ten
Yeah, it's the
dollars,
app.
and the
or
pros are
Procreate is
using
pretty
it.
fucking
Okay.
valid. I can't even lie.
Yeah,
I used to use that shit on the
it's
Kindle.
like
It's
First of
basically
all.
like a drawing app kind of deal, like
Yeah,
Paint
it's
Plus.
like a good ass drawing app
yeah,
for iPad.
it's
It's a
Dang.
like
lot
Okay.
more. I
Okay.
drawings,
literally
and
do
you
a
could do
lot on
like
Procreate.
photo. You could low
I've
key
seen
do
some
like
crazy
Photoshop
shit.
stuff in there too.
Yeah, it's basically like
Yeah,
What?
Photoshop.
That's
It's like native
insane.
Photoshop. I
For
feel like
ten
for iPad.
dollars,
Yeah.
man. The amount of money they charge $10 a month for Photoshop. Plus, like I think it's like 30 actually.
Yeah, it's wild shit.
That's actually one of my questions later in the episode. I was asking now, what kind of equipment do you use?
uh, I usually just use my iPad because it's got Procreate, and
Okay.
Procreate pretty much has like everything on there. Like whenever I first started, like whenever I was in school, like we'd use like Illustrator and Photoshop and all that. So like I kind of knew that stuff more than Procreate. But the more I started using Procreate, I
Yeah, I feel like
realized
once you
it
get the
was
gist, you
like
just
the
keep
same
learning it.
thing.
Yeah.
And what ultimately kind of led
Yeah, I
you
was like,
to
it's pretty
like
much
get
the
out of
same
school?
thing.
What pretty much
Oh,
led you like what? Because I mean, at the end of the day, like it seems like the pandemic kind of was more of an enlightening phase for you, like you said. I mean, obviously, all the dead
Yeah.
homies that got caught with the flu or whatever and the COVID and all that. R.I.P. to you. But hey, Ace
Hey,
the
rest
artist
in
seemed to
peace.
grow the fuck up, man. So how did that kind of
He
happen? Like
collected your XP.
what did you kind of go through artistically to make you one leave college and two like kind of pursue this art shit? I mean, you're doing commissions, you're doing it all.
Yeah. So like whenever like we were in school, everybody's style, like I don't want to say everybody's style was the same because it wasn't, but it was still kind of like similar. And mine was like drastically different. And I felt out of place, but it wasn't like in a bad way. I was like, I feel like I don't need to be here. And then it was just like whenever I had got out of school, I was like, not out of school, but like whenever the pandemic hit and we had got sent home, I was like, you know what? Like, I'm starting to realize I really don't like school. Like,
Yeah, I wonder how many
because
kids
college,
go
like,
through
you
that.
actually have to do like you actually have to do
Yeah.
schoolwork. And I
Oh
was like,
yeah.
I
Yep.
don't like. I was like, I don't like doing this.
It's very
I
It's a very restrictive lifestyle. It's almost like practicing a
yeah
religion through academics, bro. It's honestly insane. Like the amount of requirements that just to pay for school, you got to have a full-time job or at least part-time or your mom helping you out. So it's like
Yeah.
you already got that stress. It was a lot for me. That's why I only got my little like baby fucking diploma that's worthless, and I just I'm like I'm not doing any more, bro. I'm not getting that bachelor master shit because there's really no point. Like with
what
the way the world works now, like you kind of see it with social media. It's about who you know, what you bring to the table,
yeah
and
Yeah,
how
you
you
can
can
do a
actually
lot
like your
now
workload. Like
with no
people
degree.
will see your workload's crazy. They don't need to see you fucking write a 3-page essay on some dumb shit you don't want to write about. Like, is that kind of the vibes you was
yeah
getting? Like,
yeah. I was like, I'm spending too much time doing something I don't want to do because we were working from like because they sent us home and they were making us work from home. And I was like, this is a lot of work for something I really don't want to do. I was like, I'd
yeah,
rather
what
just
was
be
like the
spending my
worst
time
assignment you
drawing.
got? I mean, what was like the worst assignment you got? For me, I had to read
Uh,
like some dumb shit about like it was basically about how Bill Gates fed like people their own shit, and I'm like, why am I reading this? Like, I paid $3,000 to read this. Like, it's crazy right now. I paid $3,000 to read this and then summarize it. Like, I'm not trying to deal with this right now. I'm gonna
I'm
have to
trying to
book.
think. I'm not gonna lie. I think it was like it wasn't really. I don't really think I had any like dumb assignments because like the art ones. I'm not gonna lie. The art ones was pretty like
Yeah.
they were pretty cool. They were teaching me like basic stuff because I never took any art classes in high school. So it
Where'd
was
you go to high
like
school at? Like, what state? I mean, you don't got to share the school, but
Texas.
oh, okay, yeah. Because by the way, for those of you who
Yeah,
don't know, Ace the Artist is. Were you based in Texas and then moved around? Because this man be traveling, yo.
yeah, yeah. I was born in Jersey, moved to Texas when I was one, and then I've been in Rosenberg, Texas, for
He got
pretty
that Jersey
much
in him.
my entire life. Yeah, pretty much my whole life, and then I just moved to Florida in August.
What's your
So,
favorite state?
uh, I'm not gonna lie, Jersey, New York, it's just something like I always
That's
like
how. Yeah,
want
that's
to
how it is for me.
gravitate
Once
back
you're a
toward
part
like
of it, it doesn't really leave you. I feel like once
at
you move
all.
away from New
Like
York, New Jersey, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself.
It's got that stank to it, bro. It smell
Yeah,
out here, man.
you start missing the stink, like for real.
I don't know what I would do if I left the East Coast, bro, because I've never have. So I really have no like. I can't like bullshit and be like Texas sucks or LA sucks because I never really been there. Like, but
Yeah, I've been to
it
Chicago
seems
once. That's the farthest I've
honestly, it
been.
all seems very, very unappealing. So it's like, why would I even do that? Like, to me, the East Coast has everything you could want. You know what I'm saying? It has crime,
I feel you.
drama, grit, good rap,
Good
good
food.
weed, good food,
Good weed.
Italian grandmas, beaches. Like, it's got it all, man. Like,
Mountains.
It really
what are some of your
does.
favorite things about where you're at now in Florida? Has it been nice for your art?
Uh, for the business aspect of it, yes, I can tell this is gonna be very good. Cause like
That's
people
what I
down
like to
here,
hear.
they support like if they see you have a small business and you're trying to chase your dreams, like they're gonna throw some cash your way and they're gonna help you make it. Like
Dang,
that's what
that's
I like
really
about down
That's
here,
chill.
fire.
and it's pretty and it's real pretty. Like
Nah,
you
that's what
get
I'm
Yeah,
like
it's some
thinking.
beautiful shit there.
yeah you get like inspiration from everywhere. Like my first couple of weeks here, like I wasn't really like drawing. I was just like going around places, like watching sunsets, all that. Because it's
That's
actually
what you got
beautiful.
to
Like
do
if
when
you
you
sit
first
there and
move
watch,
somewhere.
like
Yeah.
I understand why people go outside. Yeah, I was like, I understand why
Was
people
you always
like
an indoor
actually
kid?
sit down on their
Like,
porch and just watch it. Uh, Not really. Well, no, not really, because I used to play football and stuff. So I was like, I was always outside, but
oh,
I never
nice.
like sat
Sat
there like
outside for
looked up and
fun.
Texas is
appreciated
probably
it.
too goddamn hot
I
to be
Yeah,
kind of sit
outside,
outside
bro.
for
Fuck
fun,
that.
yeah.
but
Texas is too hot. It
That's
is
kind of
too
how
hot. I
Jersey is
started
in the
like,
summer, bro. I don't touch grass in the
yeah,
summer.
I hated being outside. Like I'm looking back at it now. I was tweaking like every summer, be out there playing football. Like in the heat, I was like,
Yeah, bro.
this. I was like,
Kids
this is
die from that
crazy. Like,
shit,
yeah, it's
man.
like I'm
Kids
in the
die from
80s.
that shit.
I'm not going outside.
Somebody in our football league in my town, they passed away because of the heat and the like how much water they took or drank or
Oh,
something.
shit.
It was fucking insane.
When
It's
I was a
like,
yeah,
kid, I had
dude.
my gym class that passed out twice while they were running the mile. I was like, what
Yeah,
the
man.
fuck?
This global warming shit is real, bro. But I could see kind of Florida in your art, low key, because you be posting a lot more greens and blues, and I feel like Florida is a very green and blue vibe. You know, it's got that water, it's got those
yeah.
trees. Whereas,
Hello.
like, I see Jersey as like green,
Gray.
piss yellow, and gray.
Yeah. Piss
But
Hey,
yellow.
what's crazy is like that's the exact vibes like I get down here. Like I've kind of noticed it more. Like I wear a lot more blue and like green and stuff down here. Like you just feel good.
because just to explain for the audience, what would you kind of like call your art style? I would say it's more like doodles that was done by Picasso kind of vibe, like very masterwork level doodle shit, like
Appreciate
that
it.
kind of like very niche. Like I even kind of draw, not obviously not to your level. I only draw purely as a hobby. Like for me, I have to be in like a mood to draw, but your stuff is definitely
Yeah.
very like unique. Like you said, I'm sure you showed that to your art teacher and they were just like, "What the fuck, bro?" Because like I'm sure
Well,
everybody was
yeah,
kind of
that's
just
kind of why I
drawing
never
like
really did it.
Kanye ripoffs
Yeah.
type beat.
That's how I was never really like did it. I never really liked it in like in the school because like our school district you got to choose like because they had art, music, and theater. So like you got to choose like one of those three. And I had did art in eighth grade, and it was kind of cool because like my teacher she let us kind of do what we wanted, but we still kind of had like follow along the lines. And I was like, all right, this is kind of cool, but like. I don't want to go through this again. Like I don't like people telling me like what I have to draw. I was like, that's kind of weak. Like that
Yeah,
takes
the
away the
art teacher
point
is always
of
dope, but
drawing.
there's only so much dope, you know. My art teacher was always kind of
Yeah.
chill too. She kind of let us do our own thing, but at the end of the day, it's like, all right, you're learning paper mache. You're making a paper mache base
Yeah.
idea,
You're gonna
kind of
make an
deal.
egg.
Yeah, that's kind
Okay.
of like, yeah. I was like, it's kind of
But
cool, but I probably wouldn't like do it. And then as I kind of got older, and then realized like art isn't because whenever I was younger, I thought art was kind of just like you would kind of
linear,
like
yeah.
copy, like
Yeah.
yeah.
Just
So
do
then,
whatever.
like the older I got and started looking, I was like, you kind of can just do whatever. Like there is no true definition of art. So I was like, you know what? I was like, the doodles and stuff that is art because I used to just do it just for fun, and then now like I reached the point where I'm like, I want to take this serious. I kind of
You
wanted
don't
to
know what you're
like
doing.
You're adding layers
perfect
to
it.
it, yeah. You're layering the onion, yo.
Yeah.
That's so. What? So what? If you had to give it a name, what would you say? Like, do you have like a genre you call it for? I mean, like, just like, what is like your inspiration pool? You know, like, what kind of artists
Mm,
do you fuck with? Like,
I get inspiration pretty much from everywhere. I like a couple, like some of my favorite artists is like they all have like different styles. I think that's why I think mine is like I'd say it's like a versatile doodle, like something like that. Like it's
okay,
versatile doodle
okay.
because like at the end of the day, if I draw something, because like for example, like there's Kurta, he is crazy. He draws like anime
Yeah,
kind of
I've
like
seen. I
realistic
think you've
style.
shared some of his stuff,
Ye-
and that shit is crazy. Yeah,
Yeah,
your
yeah,
Instagram
like
story is
that's like
crack,
it.
yo. You're worth the follow just for the stuff you repost. I'd be like, dang, I didn't even know this kind of shit existed.
Appreciate it.
Like, cause I'm kind of like
Yeah,
my understanding of art is very limited. Like, I'm a guy who appreciates like masterworks. You know, like the classic paintings. You know,
yeah,
Mona Lisa. You know Salvador Dali stuff. You know, Kevin Bacon. But
Shut
to
up,
see what the
Jose.
hey, but you
internet
can't go wrong
has
with them. You can't go wrong with them. I can't lie. You cannot
exactly,
go
yeah.
wrong with those.
But to see
Yeah,
like kind of
they're.
how you taking it to a deeper level, like what part of the internet would you say that you want to like get in with? Like if you had to pick like a tribe of people on the
The
internet.
internet is a cafeteria. You gotta pick
Yeah,
what
what's
you
your
sit at,
cafeteria
where you
table
sit.
looking like? Like
Uh, I'd say people that like that are always looking for like something different, like underground, like the underground kids. Kind of. I don't know.
it's
I
a
don't
tricky
know.
question. I
Actually,
mean,
I really
I'm
don't
obviously
know.
not trying to have you put yourself in a box, but Like for me, I think my
Yeah.
table is definitely like I have a little bit of meme rappers. I got some I got Blade just sitting there being sad, smoking a cigarette. Then I got like Frank Ocean vibing, and then every podcaster ever because I watch them all.
Joe Rogan screaming.
Bro, that's the thing. Yeah, I watch so many podcasts that I'm sure I'm just an amalgamation of podcast hosts in a way. The same way, like I feel like every artist is an amalgamation of what they like as well. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like what is your favorite
I
artist?
My favorite artist. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. Probably Salvador Dali, because
Wow, there you
I
go.
like the way
Me,
the
Ace the
one that got
artist,
it for me, that
like the
kind of
Salvador Dali.
like the one that kind of got me like realizing like art isn't like normal was him. Whenever I saw him do like the clocks, and I saw like the way it was melted, and I like looked up more of his stuff, and I
He has
saw
Easter
like,
eggs in his shit, bro. Like real ass, like
yeah,
deep shit. Like, yo, you would not know.
yeah,
Like back in the day, he was saying something through his art that like it was like
that's
top secret vibes. Like,
that
I love that shit
that's
too.
like that's what I like that type of style of art. I like to go back previous. I think I found the word for it now. It's like surrealist
Surrealism.
doodles, like stuff. Yeah,
Dang, I'm
it's
gonna
like
start
because
looking
I
at your art, yo.
think
You probably
like
got Easter
it's
eggs, man.
Yeah, you can definitely see. I feel like the way that like the colors are and shit, and like the lines and shit. It definitely.
yeah.
You can. It makes sense now seeing them two next to each other in my head.
Yeah, I used to look like whenever I first started and I was looking through all this stuff, and I sat there and I was looking, I was like, bro is using like every single like every single last inch of like the canvas, and it's like some detailed crazy stuff like you had never like imagined somebody to do,
Bro.
and it's like he was doing it back then, so I know it was like people could not comprehend it, and it was probably like, yo, what?
All my life, if you come to New York or Jersey, bro, I will take you to the Museum of Modern Art to see that shit in the flesh. Because
Okay, let's.
we saw like I forget what the name of his hit is. You know what I'm saying? The one, the Melting Clocks or something.
The
What
one.
the
Yeah.
main one,
The one.
like,
Yeah.
and if you saw in real life how small this canvas is, like to
Oh
put
my
it in
God,
perspective, your laptop screen
It's
is
like the
bigger.
size of your MacBook.
It's like
or like an
it's
iPad
almost the
screen.
size of like two iPhones stacked together, and for it to be that like
It is
Detailed
wild.
intricate,
is.
It
that's
is
what's
actually
crazy, bro.
wild. Yeah.
Man's had that photo app in his brain, bro. Like that
Bro,
shit
he
is
is
crazy.
going.
What?
He had Procreate in
I'm
his
not even
He
gonna
brain.
lie.
is actually
He
crazy.
he has a museum down here, and I had went to it like I think like my third or fourth day down here, and I
Oh
was just
wow,
looking
so
at
you
all
got
this
to see
stuff,
even more.
and he had a like another version of like the melted clocks, but he did it like I forgot what way he did it, but he was like even more trippy, and I was like, yo, I was like, this guy is like this dude is different.
See, if I knew if there was a whole exhibition for him, man, I'm gonna have to eat a mushroom or some shit. I don't know.
Damn.
But what? I guess this is a good question. What is the first thing you drew? You
The
know,
first thing I drew, uh,
if you can even remember, like the first, even if it's
oh,
something as simple as like in an art class.
Oh no.
I remember. Whenever I had drew a piece of toast and made him like a superhero. I remember
Oh
that.
hell
That was the first
yeah,
thing I remember that because I remember my mom had kept it. She was like, "These are like actually really good." I used
bro,
to make
sell
like
that.
comics and stuff, and
No,
she was
for
like, "These are
real.
actually really good."
He's kind
But
of dope.
she has all the my mom has she has all the vintage. If you
Yeah,
want
yeah,
vintage,
yeah.
that's what y'all gonna have
Dang,
to tap in with.
she's your private collector,
Yeah,
yo.
she
She
has a
has a
private
private
collection.
studio. That's
All
kind of
the one on
insane, yo.
ones.
Like, my comic books were never too. I kind of had like a
I have one
Naruto
of them.
ripoff. I had like I had something called like the Meeps, which was like a Cyanide and Happiness ripoff. But I was like 8 or 9, so the jokes were just awful. But like, that's kind of crazy. What age were you when you drew this superhero toast, and did it have a name? Because honestly,
Uh, I was
spin-off
in first
series.
grade. I think it was first grade or second grade, and I think his name was just Mr. Toast.
Yo, legend, yo. Probably spelt wrong, you know what I'm saying? Shit, man. I think the first thing I drew was a dick, bro. And it probably got me lunch detention. But do you do any other mediums besides just, digital art? Like, have you ever tried like maybe writing or, rapping, clothes, anything like that? Like, have you ever been drawing anything else besides drawing?
I like fashion. Like that's the next one that I kind of want to go into. Like I had made this
Ooh.
whenever I had first started.
Yo,
Yeah,
look at that. The customs, bro. You pulled
yeah,
up in your own
appreciate it.
drip.
I
That's
was
honestly kind of hard.
Yeah, thank
Damn.
you. So I was like,
Yep.
I've always liked clothes too, but I like
Clothes
never
are a fun way
dove
to
deep
do stuff.
into it. Yeah, so like now, like I'm starting to get a better understanding of like art, and I'm seeing more and drawing inspiration from other people. I'm like, you could really like use clothes as a form of art. So I was like, I kind of want to get back into that because whenever I made these, I was kind of just putting the art on there. And I was like, okay. But then I was
Yeah.
like kind of looking at it and I was like, this kind of doesn't really have no longevity. Like, cause I know I can't lie. Like after probably like a month, I was like, okay, like I don't want to look at this jacket anymore. Like I don't want this. So I was like, if I'm like
Yeah.
this, I know other people are probably like that. So
Yeah,
like I was
okay,
like, I'm gonna
like
Fast
take a
fashion
break.
is
springtime,
fast
and then I
fashion
went
is
into
definitely the
Berlin
wave right
so
now.
fast.
Fashion is almost more like fashion almost goes through more trends every month than music does. Like, and that's like crazy to say because it used to not be like that. I feel like when you think of a time period, like you think of the '70s, it's like those jeans. You know what I'm saying? Like tie dye shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's a very set style. But like if you look at the 2000s, bro, every year it's a whole new drip. Like it makes absolutely no
What?
sense. And like even music is, I feel like more slow paced. Like music is like every 2 to 3 years a big change. Like right now we're going through like the drill phase slash like this like hyper pop electronic
Yeah, like
rap
it's
shit.
like
But it's
Yeah.
kind of crazy. And I mean, you doodle, you know what I'm saying? You do your surreal doodles. I feel like your clothes aren't meant to last forever in a way. You know, like what are some of your ideas
Yeah.
coming up?
I'm not gonna, I have what you call it? I'm gonna print. I had drew something. Hold on. You know what? I'll show y'all. I
oh
had drew something
Yeah.
because I have a cousin who's who lives up there, and he had told me how I could make some shirts like myself, just like quick print.
yeah,
So I was like, you know what? I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try that.
fuck
So
yeah.
I have two shirts that I'm gonna try to print whenever I get some more ink for my printer. Hold up.
Damn straight. Yeah, we about to get to.
Let me see if
For
I
our
can flip the
shirts,
camera.
we really strive for the cheapest but yet most quality because we know like these shirts are gonna get beat up. Like we want our shows to have mosh pits so damn dank that it like fucking oh shit.
All right, hold up. Yeah,
Discord is
look,
tweaking a bit.
it's
Oh
really,
dang!
uh,
Look at that.
yeah,
The cactus is kind of dope. That's the Texas vibes, but then it's got the blue shit
yeah,
to it, bro. And what would you
yeah, I
call
had
this
to.
piece,
So
yo? If you had to name it, do you name your art by the way? You know.
no, I don't. I can't lie to you. That's why I use emojis.
Word.
Yeah, dude, it's like naming a song, bro. Oh shit,
Yeah,
hold
I
up.
use emojis, and
Hold
then
up. Hopefully there you go.
uh,
Discord worked. Thank you, Discord.
Thanks, Discord.
But that
so
was
that was
sick
the
as
one that I
fuck.
was gonna get like on a white long sleeve, and I'm trying to do more
Woo!
like
The white,
not
like
like
cream
regular
style white
fits and
or
stuff.
like or hard white?
Not just a plain white, just like a plain
Dang.
white. I had went
Okay,
and
so the
just
blue
bought like a
sticks.
white shirt from Walmart, and
Okay,
then
okay.
hot dog. Oh, I'm tripping.
Don't say that.
It's okay, bro. We here at the Void we do things
Yeah,
different,
this is a
bro.
bit.
You
Yeah,
you
don't
never would
worry.
see some shit
We
like this
set
on
the
a
bar for
podcast.
getting scuffed today, so you have
But
nothing to worry
yo,
about.
what is why you load this up? What is the worst idea that turned out to be a good idea that you've ever done? I'm always curious of that.
Or a worst
You
idea
know,
that turned out to be the best one.
or just a good idea in
Mm.
general. It doesn't have to be obviously like a game changer, but something that you thought would be stupid that ended up working the best.
uh,
It's a real brain jogger
I
right
don't
there.
know, cause I feel like I've done a lot. Like I can't think of one. Cause I've done some stupid things and they've like turned out to work out pretty well. But like it ended up working out so well, I forgot it was stupid.
Ah, that makes a lot of that. Honestly, is a good response. Dude. Touche, touche. I think for me, it was probably like my whole rap career. Oh
I'm
my
gonna look it
god, that's way
up.
raw for a shirt, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's way more raw. I would definitely that doesn't I don't see
That would
going
look
out of
hard on a
style for a
bag too.
while
Now
because you
that we
got
made one
like
single bag, I'm like, yo, that would look tough on a bag, bruh.
yeah, bags
I'm like,
are
yeah.
my wave. Now that you can't have plastic bags in my state, yo, I feel like you gotta have a
Yeah.
good like reusable bag. So that's the
Oh
market we're
yeah.
trying to push. But dang, those you will definitely be getting a sale to me, bro. Make sure you make Fat Boy shirts, bro.
Yeah, make sure you
Please.
make 3XLs, please.
Oh yeah,
Well,
I
all
got you.
right.
I'm a. Those are low key one of wins. Like I want to do like whenever I start making some more for real. It's just some. It would be some top secret stuff. Like you won't see. Like I don't like putting art that I posted on clothes
Oh, you
because I'm
want to be
like okay, like they
separate.
like
Yeah.
yeah. I'm like they already see like they've seen this already. So I'm like I'm gonna give them something new.
And what kind of determines your pricing with art? Like, do you feel like you undersell yourself a lot, or do you feel like you're at a very fair rate?
Uh, I feel like at the beginning I used to undersell myself a lot.
I
I'm
feel like
starting
we
to.
all
I
do
feel
Yeah, I
like
feel like
that.
you almost. Yeah, no, I
yeah,
have to. But I feel
The
like
amount
you
of
but
shit
it
I've done
was
for free is crazy.
yeah.
yeah. I feel like now I'm starting to kind of like I don't want to have like a set price, but I kind of keep like in a range. And I
Yeah,
kind
I
of,
feel
but
like
like
you have to
it
be
really
fair
all
to
depends on
yourself at
like
the end
a
of the day.
yeah.
I thought
Like
the
I don't
pricing
try to
for
do
ours was
like
fair as
nothing
fuck,
crazy.
bro.
Yeah, for a
Oh yeah,
rush
appreciate it.
For a
delivery.
rush delivery,
Yeah,
man, I
appreciate you
thought you
so
was gonna
much.
ask for a lot more.
Oh yeah,
I
no
should have threw a
problem.
bigger tip,
I was
bro,
ready to
because
hit him with the yo, we splitting this
that shit was
50-50.
gas, man. And the turnaround was give it my boy Ace, bro.
Yeah, please.
Prices are.
If y'all
I'm
like
just saying with the
if you
Appreciate it.
clothes, like,
liked
what is the
the Basement
difference?
Fest flyer on Instagram, you owe this man a follow. That's all I'm
Facts, that's
saying.
true. But what is the difference between like your clothes
Appreciate
price
it.
point and your commissions price point? Like, do you see them being different? Like, is it more based on the material for you, or like will you kind of do it based on like the art that you put on it?
I kind of just base everything off like the art that I put on there. That's really much how I just like price my commissions.
Yeah,
Is
that
really how
timing.
long I think it's like gonna
I
take me and
get you.
like how detailed it is. And then like since it's kind like I always kind of have like different styles. I ask them like if they want
Yeah,
like a particular style because some people like whenever I first started, I didn't really realize it was like people were like they like expecting one style, and I'm thinking like you would give me an idea and you don't specify a style. Like I'm gonna draw whatever like the first thing that comes to
I
my
think
head is
that's
like
kind of
how I
how it
would see
should
it.
be. Like, if you're going to an artist, why are you trying to
Yeah,
control the art? You should let the artist do it. Like, you're paying. It's like if you paid a tattoo artist to do like a replica of whatever the fuck you think in your head. Like, no, you want to put their own sauce to
yeah,
it. That's what makes it special. But all right,
yeah.
Ace. I got the final question for you, bro. It's been a great fucking episode here, yo. I've learned a lot about illustration. I think you're actually our first like serious illustrator on the show, right? I don't think we've done any other
Yeah,
ones that
I
I know
honestly
of.
don't really know, but I think you're not, like distinctively like visual art, definitely one of the first.
But I mean,
So you know a
besides
lot of
Poozy, of course,
musicians. Of course,
obviously,
yeah,
or
Pussy was
like,
the first person I thought of. But
I'm
he does
like,
so much shit now, like you can't even box that man, to be.
yeah,
Hey,
Can't even box
what?
you
How the?
either, but damn,
you can't box Ace, bro.
can't box.
Man's just you're one of the very few artists I've seen that with your style though, and you're definitely the first of your kind here at the Void. So,
Yeah, definitely.
what is the scariest
Thank
moment
you.
of your entire life, yo? What separates you from the other, average person going through some scary shit? What was the
The
worst?
scariest. Uh, hmm.
Obviously, everything that's incriminating happened in Minecraft. If anything crazy went down, bro.
This will be posted on YouTube. Just so you know. Should have done this
What
before.
is this?
Some people have shared
The
some crazy
scariest
shit on
thing.
this show.
Oh, scariest thing. I had got sick. That's why I stopped playing football. I had got sick in high school. Like my kidneys had like they had started like letting out too like they weren't retaining any like they were messing up. But I'm
Oh,
not gonna lie, I
okay.
thought I was gonna die. Like I thought I was
Bro,
gonna
that
die.
shit's
Like I
Dang, it
scary
was
when
hurt
your shit
like
bad.
start, when
I
your
was
body
like
starts doing its own
Whew.
thing, and you're like,
Organs, man. Dang, that's already scaring me. Holy fuck.
oh,
Hey,
yeah.
hey, I'm glad to see
yeah,
you
I
kicking,
was
Yeah, I'm
man.
glad
like,
you're alive, bro.
whoa. Oh,
Shit.
Yeah.
thank you.
But dang, that was definitely the scariest moment of your life. Have you ever kind of reflected on it for any of your art? Like, do you draw anything that's like too personal? Do you ever feel like you draw something that's too personal?
Uh Not really. Like the only personal things I kinda like put in my art would be like the hoodies, uh the hoodies. Like I'll draw like
Yeah,
my
you
ring.
hoodied up.
My like every person that I have always has like double piercings because I got some. I wear most of the people like sometimes they wear my chains.
Okay,
So
so a
like
lot of like
and then like
symbolism that
this, yeah,
represents you as a person,
yeah,
and
yeah. I kind
that's
of
the
put that in
fuck.
there from like time to time.
Hey, we're getting the Easter egg scoop today, but All right, Ace the Artist. Yo, this is a great little episode, man. I'm glad you could join us. One
I
day we're gonna
appreciate
meet.
y'all.
One day we're gonna go see
Yeah,
some
stop
Salvador
trying to
Dali
be
in
a
real
wreck,
life, bro.
yeah.
I don't care what it takes.
Uh,
Many trains,
yeah,
many
I'm probably
planes,
gonna
bro.
be
Yeah,
up there
catch you
soon.
some
A couple of
music.
weeks.
Yeah, you better, man. I know you gotta meet Wise Boy and shit.
Oh yeah.
You definitely gotta meet us, bro. We're down. You let us know. We pulling up, bro. We got the whip. We ready. We'll bring some fire.
Say
Yeah,
that.
we'll have some fun. We'll play some music, bro. We'll have a good time. And you gotta put me on the shit. So I would love to see.
Oh yeah,
Just
I
I would
got
love
you.
to. I would love to just go on your phone and just scroll your
Hey, yo.
Instagram and just like look at art, bro. I'm sure your explore page crazy, bro. Mine's a little trippy, man. But
Yeah, Voidbasement Instagram feed is
thirst
not
traps,
to be-
bro. I don't
Yeah, it's a lot of
understand.
thirst traps.
Mark Zuckerberg, why are you giving me thirst trap talk all day, bro? Like I got this badge on right here. I don't need them. But all right, Ace.
No cap.
Say whatever you need to say, man. Plug yourself away, bro. We will put all your links in the description for you
I
too.
appreciate y'all for having me. It was very fun. Very fun opportunity.
Hey, man.
Experience. All that. Shout out to y'all. Shout out all my people.
That's
Shout
the
out
fam,
God.
bro.
Shout out everybody that I repost. If you don't follow them, help them.
Exactly.
we all
Build it
eat.
up, yeah. We all
eat.
eating, man.
Whole gang eats. Everybody eats. No left plates.
But yeah,
And have good energy. Put out good energy, and it'll come back to you tenfold.
exactly, bro. I like that. I like that energy. I love your art, bro. It was an honor having you. But
Appreciate it.
Thank you
hey,
for your time.
peace, motherfuckers.